What's up, everybody? Welcome to the F-15E demo. This is actually attempt number 2. First one, the engines may have flamed out, but we're going to do this one down to a T. I'm going to be rocking this lineup card right here, and it's got all the maneuvers on it. So just prior to takeoff for the F-15E demo, what we'd be doing is aligning the jet with the runway, and I'd be reviewing everything. So I'm going to be reviewing the lineup card here, looking at the different maneuvers that we're going to do, and just setting up. The first one we're going to do is a muscle climb. So that's going to be one of my favorites. We're going to end with a maneuver that you would never see at an air show, and that is a double hammerhead maneuver. And we're going to do vertical rolls as well. So that'll be 3 miles in 20 seconds. So right here, just getting it stopped on the runway, bringing her to a halt, and I'm going to do a last minute check. So looking around, everything looks good. In command of the radar. Master arm is safe. Ejection seat is hot. Wizzo, you ready to go? Get a good thumbs up from the Wizzo. All right, here we go. Muscle climb. That's the first maneuver. Double checking that the flaps are down. They are down. And here we go. I'm going to pull up at about 150. Start the pull up. Yep. And then the gear are going to come up. This is what that's going to look like. Basically, you can stand this thing right on its burner cans down to about 140 knots. As you probably don't want to get any slower than that. Pulling straight up, just feeling the mighty F-15E, feeling those horses just pushing you up towards the sky. Just a thing of beauty. And then I'm going to roll it on its back, about 6,000 feet, and I'm going to roll up over the top, keeping the afterburner in, and basically do like a little Shondell type maneuver is what this is called, to kick off the show. So the big thing is checking the flaps are in correctly, gear, everything is good to go prior to starting the show. Doing a quick ops check. Okay, 9,000 pounds of gas, that's good. And we're gonna get that Jigwiz pull up throughout this entire thing. Quick burner turn just to get everything kicked off. Should look something like this. One of my favorite ways to start it is just a muscle climb into a burner turn. All right, we're gonna set up now for a Cuban 8. This is one of my favorite maneuvers to do. It's actually a little bit challenging. It looks like an infinity symbol, basically. So now we're gonna set ourselves up for that and make our way to get this thing kicked off. We're turning around the Vegas Speedway up here. So the F1 drivers down there can be jealous as they see us going 600 miles an hour. All right, getting aligned. I want to be at about 480 bills. I'm going to lower it down to about 300 feet above the deck and just set up for this Cuban 8. Just one of the most fun maneuvers in an air show, if I don't say so myself. All right, 460. Okay, there's show center. I'm going to pull up right over show center. 6 Gs, 5 to 6 actually. Okay, reorienting to make sure I'm perfectly level with the horizon. Yep, pulling through. I'm going to float it a little bit on the top as to not get slow. And then I'm going to pull it down. Pick a point on the ground. Rotate around that.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Yep, we're getting the Jigwiz. We're getting pretty fast.
Over G.
Little over G there, no worries, just a little one. Now I'm going to pull up, back the same type direction, just a mirror. 5.5 Gs, 6 Gs. Power's feeding back in as to not get too slow. And then again, finding that point on the ground, stick in the flight path vector. Then a roll out. And a level out somewhere just around 300 feet as well. Right over top of these hangars here. Ah, that's just fun. That's just too much fun. All right, we're going to set up now for a triple roll, aileron roll series. So I'm going to pull up, and then we'll do a flip turn, so other direction. And this is a sensitive jet for over Gs, so we'll keep that in mind as we continue to go throughout this. But in a show like this, I'm not really worried about it. This jet's going to be doing things it's not used to. And that was the challenging thing with the F-15, actually, guys, was the fact that it doesn't have a limiter. The F-16 has a limiter. So just an interesting aircraft in that it can over G really easily. All right, we're going to set up at about 500 feet. Crowd is going to be off of our left-hand side. And then we're going to slightly pull up. We'll do an outside view for this one. I'm going to do 3 rotations. 1, 2, 3. Stick it back level. The goal is to roll out completely level. So that one will be a debrief item. All right, next we got an Immelman. So we'll set ourselves up for the Immelman, and then we'll just pull from the Immelman right into a split S. Immelman, split S, and then from there, we'll do a max turn.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Okay, I will say in DCS, who's ever doing that G breathing in this thing is not doing it correctly. It should be like every 3 seconds, but in this game, the pilot's like. It's okay, bro. We've all been there. We've all been there. Just gotta get back in the gym, brother or sister.
Low altitude.
All right.
Low altitude.
Here we go into the Immelman. Straight pull through. Looking at the horizon. You can roll out either way, whatever you want. Whatever makes the most sense to you. And then the big thing is keeping the power up as to not get too slow up here, up top. We're at 12,000 feet, so we've got plenty of room to pull through. I'm checking the crowd. Cool, right over crowd center. So I'm gonna go right just because we drifted a little bit towards the left. All right, 350, that's perfect. Boots on the horizon. Now I'm gonna roll, level, get a view of the airfield. Looks good. Now, obviously a straight pull is what I'm shooting for. Power is mid-range right now. There's the airfield, or sorry, the speedway. The F1 drivers can drool as we pull through at 460 bills.
Pull up, pull up, pull up.
Power's coming back now to idle. 500 bills, low pass, past the crowd, right into a burner turn. That's what we're gonna do here. We'll do a quick outside view for the burner turn. Max afterburner just came in. I gotta stay inside the cockpit on this one because it is very tricky, and you do one wrong move here and you're gonna smack the ground. And we got mountains out in front of us. So the big picture, I'm trying to hold around 6 to 7 Gs, maybe peaking around 8, and just a full burner turn with that flight path vector right on the horizon and just sticking it right there. As you can see, I'm doing everything I can to hold it right there. You gotta watch out for the control tower. And then correcting for these mountains up here and flowing right into a flip turn. Awesome. All right, we'll do a barrel roll. So this is like a wing over that we're doing right now, just kind of floating up, gaining energy. And I'm looking up for the airfield there. Nice, there she is. Now we're just gonna go right into a barrel roll, which is tricky maneuver down low, because this is something you don't typically do down low. You'd be doing this up high. So we'll set ourselves up for that. Power's coming back in. I will say in the game, in DCS, the realism of the airspace here, they got the golf course and everything exactly where it is. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. It's almost a little creepy. It's like they've been a creepy ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend just stalking these fighter jets. But hey, I'm all about it. They've done a great job. I love it. I love flying this game. I highly recommend it to all my friends. All right, barrel roll. So power's coming in. And this is a dangerous one because it's a wide roll. So I'm going to get up a little higher, around 50 degrees nose high. And now I'm going to bring it around and kind of make that big swoop and roll, not to get the nose buried. So if you get the nose buried in this is when you can get in a bad position down low. Awesome. All right, that felt good. Sweet. Now we're going to do a loop into vertical rolls. So this is what we'd be saying in the cockpit. We'd be saying, welcome to the air show. Glad everybody is here. The Wizzo and myself, we're going to take this jet from 300 feet above the ground up to 3 miles above the earth in about 20 seconds. You can hack your clock off of it. So this is what we're going to do. Setting up for the vertical rolls. And then remember, right after this, we'll do the double hammerhead. We'll see how that goes. All right. Going past the speedway, making their little F1 cars look like go-karts. Sorry, guys. Sorry, this is not going to be good for your ego, F1 drivers. I just had to throw that out there. They need to be put in their place every now and then. All right, 450 bills. We're going to go straight from the runway, 3 nautical miles high. Here we go. Going straight up. There's 1 mile. Two miles. So fun. There's 3 miles above the Earth's surface. Did you guys clock that for me? It's probably somewhere around 20 seconds. So much fun. Right above the airfield. Airspeed still looks good. Here we are. Just a thing of beauty. Taking a look around the Las Vegas desert. We got Lake Mead over there. Again, the realism of the geography in the game. Really, really nicely done. I'll do an energy management video for the F-15E here soon. All right, we're going to do the last maneuver, guys. This is going to be the double hammerhead maneuver. So I'm going to bring it back down, do another low pass of the airfield. And the double hammerhead is basically going to be going up, stalling, doing some post-stall maneuvering, and then coming back into flight. And then actually after that, we'll do the Cobra maneuver as well from Top Gun Maverick. We'll see how well the F-15E does that. And then I'll probably do a full Cobra maneuver video. If you want to see that, put that in the comments below. All right, trucking in towards the ground, speed brakes out, getting a little slower as we set up for basically, I'm going to do one more. One more of the vertical rolls just because it's fun.
Pull up.
And we didn't do rolls in the last one. So I'm going to do this one straight inside the cockpit, 0 to 3 nautical miles high with rolls. All right, there's the air show, people. And here we go. Straight up. Plugging it in. Tap about 90. Stick it right there. There's the money. That's just a thing of beauty. There's 3 nautical miles high. All right, I didn't like all those aileron rolls. Try to get the engines restarted on this one. There is a limitation of aileron rolls, so we'll see how this goes, guys. Hopefully the engines, let me see if I can restart them actually. Pull the JFS. Yep, I pulled that. Engines are already in the start position. Yep, I pulled the JFS. So the JFS is running. So I'm going to cycle the engine from off to on. I'm going to cycle this engine from off to on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We need you. Yeah, I think I did about 10 rolls in a row, so I think the F-15E would keep flying, so this could be something from the DCS game. I'm sure there's a limitation somewhere in the Dash 1 that says it won't, but let's just see if the engines will come back online. I got the power up. It's been a while since I've started one of these bad boys. And it might just have starved the fuel out of the jet. So we'll work on that. Now we're just an expensive glider. Try the JFS one more time. Power is up. It's getting fuel. Nice. Well, I guess I'm going to have to attempt this one more time. All right, we'll do attempt number 3 Strike Eagle demo coming up, and I'll make sure that I get that double hammerhead. We'll see you guys on that video. That'll pop up right over here, so jump into that video. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you on that attempt number 3. And sorry, I like to max perform aircraft. Sometimes I push it a little bit too far, obviously. We'll see you guys on that next one.